G'day guys, how's it going? Jujubear here, welcome back to the channel. Now we're playing Total War Rome 2, Fave, and I'm playing as a Baktrians today. Very nice battle here. It was actually very enjoyable to play. Something different from the usual gameplay that you usually see in Total War Rome 2. As to whether it will be fun to watch, we'll see. This map was kind of fucked. Like, this map is pretty messed up. I think it's Bactra is what it's called. Very hilly, very all over the place. So you can kind of see, just looking overhead, it's just a bit of a mess. There's kind of like impassable bits of terrain here, and you know, big old hills everywhere, and lots of vegetation all over the place. So a bit of a mess. Now, I've got a couple of these mercenary Scythian horse archers here. Just brought them up over this hill. Very nice. I actually really like the landscape around here, even if it's not a very nice map to play on. So I'm playing up against the Romans here as the Baktrians. Now let's just cover the armies here. I've got two of those mercenary Scythian horse archers over there, very cheap. I usually always bring 2 or 3 of them, sometimes 4. I've got 3 of these mercenary Syrian archers up the front as my main killing power. And just to match the Romans for swords, I've got a whole bunch of these thorax swordsmen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. Yeah, you can see this impassable terrain's kind of just like screwed around with my formation royally. I've got a couple of these Bactrian hillmen. I think I've got 3. So 1 on that flank, 1 on this flank. I've got a Bactrian Royal Guard, 2 Bactrian Peltasts, very useful units there. A Bactrian Noble Horse, and you can see hidden all the way back here is my Indian War Elephants. So 18 of them, or 9 to be exact. So my opponent here, being a true Roman, has gone with lots of swords. 1, 2, 3, 4 Hastati. 1, 2, 3, 4 Evocati cohort. Very lucky that I didn't get a jab toss there. 1, 2, 3 Vigiles. Up on this this hill here, he's got a lot of auxiliary Syrian archers of his own. So I think it's 1, 2, 3 of them that we can see so far, and a couple of these gladiator units as well. 3 of them to be exact. So all across the line, I'm actually going to try and, yeah, I don't know what was going on here. Got kind of awkward charge orders here. Yeah, really awkward. Kind of like the wrong unit going into the wrong unit. So yeah, geez, this vegetation's so bad. So yeah, you can see I've met his Hastati head on. A lot of the way, we've got different units kind of getting nice rear charges. I outmatched him and outnumbered him in the center, so I was able to get around and get some nice rear charges in here. So these Hastati are going to go down fairly quickly. He's managed to shred my Bactrian hillman though, up on this flank, because he did outnumber me over here. He gets some real nice kills on my mercenary Syrian archer. That is so bad for me. A lot of ammo was just wasted on those units there, so kind of kicking myself that happened. So luckily I get my Bactrian Noble Horse in here, just hold them off for a little bit while my skirmishers can pull back out of that engagement. I'm going to see if I can hold a lot of these units now, but I'm just going to unleash on these units, even though they're in the woods. Wow, he gets a very nice jab toss there into the back of my thorax swordsman. Yeah, even though he's in the woods, he's not going to be able to take all that, you know, all those shots in the rear for my units. And I'm going to get a nice little rear charge once again with my Bactrian Noble Horse. And of course, definitely going to get kills. Heavy melee cav, even though they are very heavy units, always going to get kills if it's a rear charge. Now he's unleashing on my general at this point with his auxiliary Syrian archers. So he's doing a pretty good job of kind of just focus firing on important units. At this point, my mercenary Scythians finished off the Vigile that was chasing them over on this flank. And I'm going to bring them around and see if I can get some rear shots, but he's going to push me back with these Syrian archers. He does have a couple of these Vigiles with, one of them's got triple XP chevrons there. Pretty brutal stuff. These Hastati are going to start to crumble because they're getting attacked in the rear. And I'm going to start wrapping my units around and kind of forming up a new line of thorax swordsmen there. He's going to try and attack me from a couple of different directions, but I've got lots of skirmishes all over the place. I've got one up here, a Peltas getting some nice rear shots. I've got these Syrian archers getting some nice rear shots also. And I've got Bactrian Royal Cav here who are going to come for the kill with a rear charge. Very nice stuff here. Evocati or not. They're not going to be able to stand up to that much focus fire. Again, with these Evocati cohort, there's 93 men left, but I'm getting some very nice rear shots in here with my own archers. These Syrian archers and Peltas are going to get some very nice shots in here with these Evocati cohort. This unit here is about to crack. I've just thrown a Baktrian Hillman into the mix, and yeah, you can see I'm forming up a new line here and bringing my Scythians around the flank. So he does occupy the high ground. He definitely has a favorable position, but I haven't even brought... Oh, actually I have, don't worry. I brought my Indian War Elephants in here just to get a couple of kills on those Evocati, just to finish them off in style. So getting some nice shots in this Evocati cohort once again. These are Bactrian Peltas. How many kills they got? 56 so far. And they're probably very good kills as well on very expensive units. So this Legatu is coming up against my Bactrian Noble Horse. So that is a death sentence right there. Coming up against Noble Horse or any melee cab that's this good will kind of mean the end for you very quickly. He's gonna support with these gladiators though, and they've got double, sometimes triple, or double silver XP chevrons. So a lot of money spent on these units to give them some pretty blistering attacks. 79 melee attack at the moment, and 69 melee defense. I guess they can be used in some respects. I'm going to pull my general out. It looks like he's just trying to chase me at this point. And I'm just going to punish him with my mercenary Syrians. Getting some very nice shots in here on these poorly armored gladiators here. They're going to absolutely crumble from the fire in the rear. So with my Bactrian Royal Cav, I'm just making sure I hold down his archers, because there's all this infantry in here that I can easily destroy with his Indian War Elephants. I have to make sure that his archers are kind of occupied doing other things. So I got my Scythian Horse Archers firing into the mix, just holding him down. My Bactrian Hillmen are more than a match for his Vigiles, if I can hold him down for long enough. But he's actually getting some very nice jab tosses off onto my Indian War Elephants. I haven't lost any yet. Got 115 kills so far. And again, I'm just trying to hold down his Syrian archers, make sure they can't, commit to the battle. There we go, another nice shot there. And he's pouring in the archer fire, so I'm going to have to try and do something about it. At one point, I'm going to bring my infantry in and just push them back, make sure they can't take any more shots. But I've got a lot of units in reserve at the moment, and you can see, yeah, so I'm just forming up a new line of Thorax Swordsmen. Going to pull out of this engagement. It's not very good. We're getting support from Vigiles. Really don't want to have to deal with those units, so trying to extricate my Bactrian Royal Guard and trying to get into these auxiliary Syrian archers as well. These are Indian War Elephants, up to almost 200 kills so far, and they are stampeding through these units. This guy's got bogged down a little bit, but yeah, you can see there's only 4 or 2 elephants left so far. So now, yep, so we managed to catch that auxiliary Syrian archer, and I'm just going to pour in the fire here. So a lot of these are mercenary Scythians and mercenary Syrians. So you're just gonna fucking focus fire down on these guys and destroy them. Like, look at all the fire that's coming in from a whole bunch of different directions. It's kind of like a killing field. A lot of dead units on the ground here. Kind of nice to watch. Always nice to see Romans being destroyed. Yeah, wow. Gladiators just being shredded at this point. Lots of archer fire coming in. Nice to watch. And at this point, I'm going to bring my my cavalry in for the kill. Going to get a nice rear charge with these Bactrian Royal Cav. Going to knock down a lot of these units. Get a lot of kills. Bactrian Royal Cav up to 110 kills now. And they're going to pull out of that engagement and go after these Vigiles. Going to attack them in the rear. My Bactrian Hillmen are going to do quite well in this kind of engagement. That's probably what you should use them for. And meat shielding as well. They can be useful for that. So costly victory on my part. Triple XP Chevron on this elephant. Getting a lot of kills on these very expensive infantry units there. A lot of Evocati cohort kills. So very useful. I probably could have kept up the archer fire and destroyed them anyway, but it happened a whole lot quicker with the Indian War Elephants. And very interesting to see these Bactrian Hillmen getting over 100 kills. That was amazing. I think I was probably just pitting him up against Vigiles and that kind of thing. Vigiles just don't get kills. It just, I mean, if you can hold down a shitty cav unit for long enough, you can probably get a couple of kills, but yeah, it just doesn't really happen, hey. So good game for my opponent. Thanks, D.Guesty1. We'll see you guys next time. This is Jujubear signing out. Peace.